don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Like this, what you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed. The bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no...
Here's a great look at Caesars Superdome, located in New Orleans, Louisiana. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little drawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Like any edge that you could create, but now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Got a man. It's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive, and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, or on for Dowdle. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Quick pass, right side, complete. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. This one's caught. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
The Saints going with some extra defensive backs on this 3rd down.
Dragon 60. Here we go, shot. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Dropping back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Looking in the air here. Finds Hunter downfield. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yeah, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. Second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Panthers have taken the early lead. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about is the results on 3rd down. That's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
33, yellow, red, cycle, white,
To the air now on 1st and 10. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
ready,
1st and 10 now from the 30.
set, hut, clock 40, 5, 97, set, hut.
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And that pushes them back So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints in an unenviable 3rd and pretty far.
Let's go. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt a field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards.
Hey, facing a deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, he's got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond. Looks like the 30.
The QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down, ball at the 36. Rolling from the gun here. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and starts pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Here we go. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Cut down the field. Leggett. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
He's got him. That's Moss. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Escapes out to the left. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now a a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Trying to throw this from the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. McPherson at the point after.
McPherson for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11.
14, Saints 3.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Here's the final play of our 1st half.
Here we check.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Ready.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Trayvon Merrick has it. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very 1st throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, now a chance to add to this lead.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the ground again with Dowdle. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Micah Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. Oh, he loses the football. And the Saints get to it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
There are so many fundamental details played the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, and have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. And it's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Come on, set. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first two plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
Third and long for him here. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
180.
On first down, Jackson. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet.
We can see the goal line. See the goal line. Six.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Alpha, sit on. 180, sit on. 180, sit on.
They go play fake with Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A big loss on the play. It's now second and goal.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Setting up, second and goal.
Ready. 50, green. Check, hut.
Throwing from the gun. That one's complete over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Edo blue. Roster, 6. Rail, yellow. Set.
Throwing on third and goal. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but just can't finish the play. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35.
His make there, he had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Now 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Rolling out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Yeah, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? When you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Panthers leading by 8. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Pass play coming here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers lead by 15 now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll throw to start the drive. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. This is all the way to the 13-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Red, cycle. Ready.
From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard mark. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. The slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
We've got 75 seconds left to work with here. They have got to come up with this onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick.
The onside kick.
Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. He's running with it, and he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it again. And he will have the Panthers first down. And that's the last little bit they needed, Brock, to clinch this win. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by
You got lucky, bum.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take
Let me
it
see you
first
again,
down.
man.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave.
2, 3, 4.
sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over.